Sunstrider Stories, Phase 1, Episode 3. Episode 3 finds our party aboard what appears to be Starlight Beacon, a High Republic-era space station marshaled by Jedi Avar Kriss. Master Avar mentions that it would be unwise for them to run around the galaxy with their new lightsabers untrained, and offers 3 sparring droids for them to learn on. While the students begin their practice, Avar calls Declan to her side to discuss his standing within the Force and some of his beliefs.
And I guess I'll pull out the Athorian Herd Seed. This was, something similar to this was the pinnacle of our training. Kind of the focus, I guess. And I faced a trial, and I was given this. And I think that it led me to them. Or them to me, or it brought us together. In the galaxy today, we don't have the luxury of starting our training at such a young age. I was about the same age as them whenever I started.
I see. Perhaps that is why I sense the trouble inside you. Not that I cast that down upon you. We all have our struggles. And we can all only hope to pass on the best of what we know. But do be mindful, especially with learners of this age. They will pick up on your actions far faster than your words.
Thinking back on it, it's all so problematic. One was a revenant, and the other was would become a Sith Lord after making the holocron.
So the Sith had returned in your time.
Yes.
Do they?
The Sith brought the downfall of the Jedi Order.
I see. Do they still exist?
There are rumors that they've been defeated over a planet called Exegol. Beyond that, I don't know.
The 3 students complete their first lightsaber training with varying degrees of success. Avar bids them all farewell and tells them that if they ever truly need to return to this place, the Force will show them the way. As the students return to the Justicar, they attempt to lock down a location of the Starlight Beacon, but are befuddled by the conflicting results that they find. The party soon passes out, only to awake 48 hours later in the same spot they started their meditation in. Your head touches the desk.
It's over.
And it is all but over. And about the same time, the rest of you would fall asleep as well. And you guys would awake, kind of sprawled out in the main hold of the Justicar. Not in your bunks, roughly in like where you were in the meditation circle as you guys were clearing the crystals. But having like obviously moved a little bit. You feel rested. You can also hear, like, as soon as you guys like regain consciousness, like R6 going crazy over the comm system.
Oh. I go up there.
Yeah,
Go on.
Where's my gun?
So you guys up the lift, and R6 is like warbling crazily, checking the little readout for the non-binary speakers. He's effectively giving like last warnings before he sends out a Mayday symbol or a Mayday signal, because you guys haven't been responding for like 48 hours.
Holy shit.
No, R6. It's okay. Don't worry about it. We're good.
I forget what they call it, but like, you know how they Instagram Live replaces the curse words in the subtitles with just little symbols.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like on the screen as he sees you guys and realizes that you're okay.
Sorry, we didn't say anything. We didn't know.
Wait, are we where we?
Hat R6.
You are floating in deep space.
We're right where we were.
As the Justicar is about to jump, the party is attacked by pirates. With some smooth piloting and sharp shooting, the party is able to swiftly defeat them before jumping to the Carillion system. Upon landing in Coronet City, Joom heads off to handle some hidden hand business and speak with Boss Crag. Joom walks into a board meeting with all the lieutenants of the Hidden Hand, just as Boss Crag is grilling them all about Stromrock's death in the Duracrete block, and brings Joom into the fire. The Warshirk wooden doors of the
Still got it.
boardroom are closed, but not locked. They
Aye.
open with a bit of a groan as they slide against the floor a little bit. And Boss Crag is currently sitting at the head of a long conference table, flanked by about 8 different individuals. Joom, you would know
lot of people.
that they are other lieutenants of territories on Corellia.
Ooh, okay.
Did
Ah,
we just step
Perhaps
Joom.
I've caught you at an opportune time.
Oh, perfect. Please, have a seat. I was hoping
course.
to get a hold of you anyways. Close the door.
Well, here I am. I do. Boom.
We were just talking about that mess down in Duracrete. Pulls out something from his inner jacket pocket and tosses it in front of the Trandashan. And it kind of slops onto the table, pretty wet.
Oh, wait a minute.
Open it.
Oh no.
He does with one clawed hand.
Uh-huh.
And there is a blue, sort of shriveled from age, hand in the rag that has been rather bloodily removed from its host body. We knew there was another hand member in the block whenever that went down. We knew, or know, that they had a high ranking and were apparently had a bone to pick with Stromrock.
Should I do this?
Feel free to message me first if you'd like.
Hey man, well, hold up now. Hey,
Should I do something?
hey, look.
I think I have to. I think I have to do it.
We are split in two right now. No.
Do you?
I just made a discipline check.
Ooh! Ooh!
I just failed a discipline check.
So walk me through that hard check with the upgraded dice for you real quick for that discipline check.
Well, you said Stromrock, right?
Yeah.
You said civilian residing in the Duracrete block,
Bingo.
and people we were trying to help.
Yeah.
And
Okay, great. Sounds good to me. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I have to make that check. I have to.
I just want to hear about it. I don't have any
Okay,
control
yeah.
over how your character acts.
So, I'm sorry, Craig. We torture civilians now.
Oh, we're not torturing anyone.
Not anymore.
No. We're teaching lessons. And please, it's not like we strapped him to a table and
Did you kill
shocked
him?
him repeatedly.
Did you kill him?
Of course not.
Well, then how will he provide for himself without a hand?
There's plenty of places to get cybernetics. There's plenty of Ripper docks and Coronet.
All of which are accessible for a man of presumably low income. The hand will provide for this man.
I'm sorry, Jim. perhaps there's been a misunderstanding and something you want to tell me.
We do
And
not
he
torture civilians.
pulls a DL-44 heavy blaster from underneath his
Oh,
chair
yes. Oh, yes.
and
Please do.
points it
Come on.
at Pasina the Trandoshan.
Oh, okay. Me.
Because
no issue.
if this, of course, wasn't Pasina, then he won't have to pay for his mistakes.
I know not of what you speak. Now, I have no issue with you punishing members of the Hand, because they have entered the Hand of their own will and made a pact. They deserve what they have coming to them. I do not want us to be a lowly street gang. We're better than that. We're above it. We command respect.
Since you are holding such high standards for us within the Hand, I'll leave you to this. I deem Pasina, Lieutenant, guilty of treason and infighting against the Hand, which is, of course, punishable by death. Please, uphold the standards of the Hand for me. Me and the other captains, lieutenants, will leave you to it. And they stand. And file out of the Warshik wood doors.
I'm not in the room anymore.
Basina stays seated.
Declan, what do we do? Very quietly.
Joom devises a plan to fake Pasina's death, launching him onto a hover cleaning cart with help from Declan and the Force outside the bay windows. Meanwhile, Raz and Nox await treatment and a diagnostic of their mystery fluid in Coronet Medical. Results show that the fluid from the cool system is altered amniotic fluid, almost as if to hold a fetus within. Hume and Declan discover that Boss Crag has an active deal with the High Reclaimant from a datapad left on his desk, and is actively trying to cull numbers and dissenters from the Hidden Hand. Declan talks to an old political friend about what the best move is to handle Crag, considering their new information, but doesn't get far. The party decides to pick up a bounty on Wish Kinu on Taurus Terminal, a moon that orbits the planet Duros. Will the Hidden Hand find out about Joom's deception? Can the party possibly live up to the expectations of Avar Kriss? And why the hell did Darth Noxilus need womb fluid? Find out in the next episode of Sunstrider Stories.